You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go from New Orleans. This return starts at the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Chuck will throw to get us started. Good strike downfield to Olave. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Chuck now on 1st down. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Well, that right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. You gotta imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans really let their voice be heard. It should benefit their defense immensely.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Play action, Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints take over after forcing the first turnover.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the New York Jets.
Yeah, come on, let's get it. Yeah, both if you want to. Let's get it.
Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. Man, down the field, it's Olave. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's a handoff to Miller. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He's given him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2nd down, they need 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. As the Jets 14-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. It's up and good. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. This one caught by Lazard. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up?
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
Here we go.
4th down, Fields. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Jets 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
That's living a little dangerously here, Mike. On this side of the field, 4th down, there's nowhere to go with the ball. He's able to bail his coach out by making a play with his legs, but, man, that was a big gamble.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. The Saints out on top. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment.
Oh, you want to quit too? Come
It's
on,
the
man. Let's
Saints
get a
with
full
the football
game, man.
here
We're
as
2-0 right
quarter
now. And how I'm really playing. Because that game right there, game 7 against John Blaze, he won 8-0 only because my game shut off. Only because my game shut off 8-0. Feel me? Now that I'm live now and y'all can see what I'm doing. Yeah, ain't no cheating, none of that. Cheat, you gonna cheat on camera right here. But we 6-3 right now. 2-game winning streak, just beat the Jets. Right, 2000. Told you, fool, I'm not playing with these fools. Y'all better stop playing with me, fool. We can't even get a full game right now, man. We 20 minutes in. We can't even get a full game.
First opened in 1975. Resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go here in New Orleans. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8.
7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second down, it's shot. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Grenard
On the play.
in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, it's shot. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
McCarthy now going to start with a pass. This one broken up. It's incomplete. It's a defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 52
A
yards.
big play for Minnesota. 52 yards. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
28-yard line.
They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll get maybe a yard. And that's it. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. More from New Orleans after this. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8 as we are ready to get back underway. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. On 1st down, Shuck. He'll swing this out to Miller.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. Put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Shuck. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And 3rd down coming up. To Johnson. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 13 yards. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. 45-yard line. Throwing again, Shuck. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Here once more, Shuck. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. The tackle's going to be made now at the 40-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Shuck. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll take this one in. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown Saints.
When you think back to the first possession of this
That's
game,
what you call football.
Yeah. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. Price now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground is Mason. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 25-yard throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's got it! He'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 35 yards. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup for 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Minnesota.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. First down throw there is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. He's stopping here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. To throw is McCarthy. Now, screen set up for Mason. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
He's got it at the 3. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
To the goal line is in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and through. And the Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. That deep for Olave. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3.
Both pre-snap and post-snap is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. All that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Yeah, really with I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Escaping to his left. Off he goes. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First down, Vikings.
A run. And here's Mason. He'll take this down to the 47. He's got the read up from the safety spot to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8 yards.
And the Vikings first down.
We'll try the right side this time. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that carry.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Ball
8.
on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Saints take over.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
On the ground, it's Miller. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of
20-yard pickup there. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To the air is Shuck. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
13 yards.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Here's Miller. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The 6-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Saints will get out in front 17-7.
Vikings 7.
Rupee to kick this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down, Minnesota.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Forced to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could. The rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
So, we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Saints will take over at their own 15.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Lined up incomplete. The receiver didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd and 10. Gun, they give it to Jones. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
On 3rd and long. Here's Shuck. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Right, so there's really 3 areas that modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handles. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield.
And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. Ryan Brzee in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down. On play action, here's McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. A gain of 11 on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Vikings.
Here's McCarthy. Flushed to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the offensive throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hockenson. And he will score. Game on. T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown, Minnesota. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the two-point conversion. Throwing again is McCarthy. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chuck looking to throw on first down. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Kamara. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to toss it now to Miller. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock and keeping the ball on the ground?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. This one complete to Palmer.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff misses Miller. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Pickup. Second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
It is second and 6. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one, a win for the Saints. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New Orleans Saints. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from the Superdome. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
To throw right away is Shuck. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he's got some space here. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. He'll find Thielen working the middle.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
To the air with McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Looking to throw McCarthy. This is caught by Addison. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. To the air again, McCarthy. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Now McCarthy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here's McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Alontae Taylor. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Shuck. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now Shuck. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked on by Harrison Smith. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie, and you know sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give him a lot of different angles, a lot of different looks, and a lot of times I just bait the young guy.
And there he baited him right into the interception. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I think he had eyes on that run the whole time. Good anticipation because it seemed to me he waited for the coverage to get drawn away and then had the easy scamper out of bounds to get the short yardage first down.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
To throw is Shuck. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
3rd and 3.
To throw now, Shuck. And that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not many Braves just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Addison from 13 yards out. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. After right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the... And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. McCarthy off the play fake. Out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. This one swung out here to Jones. Down the sideline he goes. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Back to throw. McCarthy setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
2nd and 1. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. That close on 3rd down. I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy being chased out left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing, Shuck. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Help me out a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. There's Chris Olave. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays we're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Again, it's Shuck. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Shuck now to throw. The pass caught by Olave. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing again here. Shuck. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Saints 1st down.
Back to throw again. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Tyler Shuck, 9-yard touchdown run. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
This is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Kruger able to add the PAT. cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And leading 10-7, well, they may just want to get this to the locker room. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Looking to throw McCarthy. This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
And now at this point in the first half, you got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 10-point game. 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Demario Davis there on the stop.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's McCarthy. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And a big loss here as he's taken down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. To the air with McCarthy. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
It gets this complete to Shaheed. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Saints 1st down.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10.
12-yard line.
Now Shuck. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
To throw a shot. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Trey Palmer, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. This is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
17, Saints 14. Blake Grupe to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Throwing is McCarthy. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That is caught. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 14. First down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll work down inside the 45.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this down to the 36. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete. Jefferson to target. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
A unit of 13 yards. First down.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To the air again, McCarthy. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Second and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers down.
Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. McCarthy operating from the gun. This is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Saints 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. He completes it to Olave. He's to the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 75 yards. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And it wasn't just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all three timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
How about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 4.
You got to figure this almost certainly another run. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to get upfield.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw.
That is incomplete.
It's time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
23-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they had, as well as understand where they are on the field?
48-yard line.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This is 1st and 10.
Back to throw.
That's Olave bringing in another one.
11 more yards. That's another Saints 1st down.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dude,
From New Orleans,
that stupid animation,
good night, everybody.
bro. EA need to fix that animation where you can automatically kneel. I don't know what happened, bro. Dude just got stuck in the position. He just didn't want. You supposed to run into the. Come on. He got stuck in the animation. It's all good, bro. Yeah, you know what? Bro. You can't play better ball than that. And we couldn't even score in the first quarter. That's the reason why we really didn't. But it's like, bro, the animation part. He should have been. It was 2 seconds on the clock. It was 2 seconds on the clock. He was already. Everybody was positioned except for the quarterback. There's no way. There's no way the quarterback gets stuck right there in the animation. Come on, EA, do better, man. We can't be having this on Madden. It's times like this to where we have to have perfect gameplay. Right there, QB gets stuck in the animation, getting set. He should have been already under the center. I'm spamming X. I'm literally spamming X. He didn't even come. Alright, we'll take it.